Alright, so today's Saturday, outside the Lebanon, Pennsylvania Exposition Center in Lebanon, PA. We're having a Lebanon Bologna festival. I believe this has been going back 8 or 9 years, and every year they have an eating contest. And they've been very welcoming to pros in the past. And it's a really small contest, something I typically wouldn't do. It's been $300 for first or $250 depending on the year. This year I put out word on Facebook that I would like to come, and the entry fee went from $5 to $10, and it went from 3 prizes to just the first place of $150. So I'm not quite sure they want pros here this year.
Pickle booth and the dog jaw quality meat. Lebanon Bologna in the back there, representing Warriors Sport, Bill Jumpin' Johnson. Spectators, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go!
Notorious Nation, welcome to another one of my videos. Right off the bat, you can see I'm eating under the name Bill Johnson. The reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to protect the brand name I have, Notorious B.O.B. I usually work for a set amount of money. Let's just say this is well under the amount I normally work for. So I have no B.O.B. branding whatsoever. I didn't tell anybody I was Notorious B.O.B. Use my real name, any identifier. As you can see from the side behind me, this is a bologna sandwich eating contest. Now most people will be confused by this because they're used to the Oscar Mayer type bologna. But I'm actually, as I said before, in a town called Lebanon, in Lebanon County, Pennsylvania. And this is where they created something called Lebanon Bologna. It's a different type of bologna, as you can see, throw a picture up. It's a darker, sweeter than normal bologna. But since we're in Lebanon, they just call it bologna. The next question I'm sure you're going to have is, this is a world championship event? Well, it's actually the only Lebanon sandwich eating contest in the world. So I guess technically it is the world championship. I'm eating in a group of 5 eaters. I recognize the eaters probably are not at my level. So that's why I'm just trying to sit there and just casually eat some sandwiches. I missed saying this earlier, but when I got my sandwiches, the gentleman actually came up and took my plate and threw it out. Therefore, when they count the plates at the end, I would have lost 3 whole sandwiches. So it's very important in these contests, you're aware of what's going on around you. So I got my plate out of the trash can, put it back on the table to make sure I would get that count. You can see the lady next to me. She was taking this very, very seriously, as she's a local, and it's a big deal to be the Lebanon Bologna Sandwich Champion of the world. So her husband is the person you can hear the entire time yelling and coaching her along. I started tearing my bread into pieces in an effort to try to save my jaw. I wasn't worried about today's contest, just tomorrow I'm filming a very big challenge at home, which is going to really tax my jaw. And the older I get, I'm finding that back-to-back contests are really brutal on my jaw. So I'm just trying to save some chews. That's another tip you have out there. It's called pre-chewing. If you break the food into smaller units before it gets to your mouth, that's less you have to chew, so it's going to save your jaw, and it's going to be quickly swallowed. Given some pretty specific directions before the contest. When we were done a plate, we're supposed to pick up our water bottle and hold it up in the air. That signaled we needed more sandwiches. If we needed more water, we're supposed to hold our water bottle up in the air and shake it back and forth. I was given about 8 bottles of water, so I didn't think that would ever happen, but that's why I keep holding the bottle up to signal that I need more sandwiches. Soon you'll see what is me showing off. There's a couple minutes left, and I just raised my sandwich to the crowd just to acknowledge them. At this point in the contest, really, I determined that the person to my right, he's kind of got camouflage on. You can barely see him in the video. is my closest competitor. So I just keep watching his plate, and I'm trying to stay a sandwich or two ahead of whatever he's doing. Again, trying not to eat too much to save space for tomorrow's huge challenge, and also trying to be aware of making sure that he's not getting something called double plated. Double plates when you get 2 paper plates instead of 1, and that they count the plates at the end to see how many you ate. He could be a situation where he could catch an extra plate, it's called, and then he would get 3 extra sandwiches if you catch a plate. So I see what's happening right now, that it looks like we're going to be pretty close with our totals. So I'm trying to match what he's doing exactly and make sure that I end a solid plate ahead of whatever he does. So in case he gets a double plate, then we'd be in a tie, and then I would just win the eat-off, in theory. So it's something I've learned from years of experience. You want to make sure that you're clearly ahead so that you can win the contest. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. I'm going to have some more chug videos out, and in a couple of weeks I'm going to have a really big video out. So look forward to that. Take care.
Seconds. Brian, we're going to bring this down to 10. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The eaters table your sandwiches. In second place, Dyson Derek Wirebuck, making our winner, Bill Jumpin' Johnson. So let's get a big round of applause. What, 10 sandwiches. 10 sandwiches. Second place, 7 sandwiches.